Afternoon, everybody. Grandpa Adler Farms. Look at here. I don't have a camera in my hand. How's this happening? Magic? Is it time for Matt? Is this a video where Matt comes in? No. Wait a second. You know what happened with Matt? Because y'all said he just couldn't handle it. In fact, somebody even nicknamed him City. I'm going to call him City. So I fired his rear end. I got me a new camera person. We're going to start practicing because she told me when she retired she's going to help me do videos. None other than, flip that camera around there. Oh, there she is.
The truth of the matter is I was editing his video today and it was so bad I said, you have to redo this. So here we are.
Yeah, I made a video. Actually, I kind of did it early. I did it yesterday. And I was telling some story. And I got so far off, I couldn't keep track.
It was bad, people. It wasn't even worth editing. So we're starting over. Let's go.
So anyway, Grandma said, let me come help you. So she's going to keep me in line. Isn't that awful? I don't even know. I don't even know what to, I don't even know what to do. I'm so free. Hey, I don't have an apron. Just stay with. Hang on. Yeah, I gotta.
You're already messing it up, and all you got to do is
film. I know,
film.
we're already off. I know. I said it was going to be a nice little short video, easy to edit. You know. Hey, by the way, I'm Grandpa Adler Farms.
I'm Grandma Adler Farms. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, there we go. I hope you've met a lot of them. And over there, Mr. Vocal, that's Revel. He is really starting to bark now and get a little bit testy. You know, and there's Miss Riley. Oh, listen,
I thought
folks.
you started with the chickens.
Camera back over here, okay? This could be a long afternoon. We got a story to tell about Miss Riley that happened a couple of days ago. It started our morning off horribly bad. She's okay now, but she wasn't good then, and she's got a little something going on, and she's going to be okay, but we're monitoring the situation, so we got to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about Miss Kitty. All right, I think I'm going to I have to take a nerve pill over her and her situation. All right, so we got those things to address, but first of all, let's get to the chores. And I tell you, this is really weird. I don't know what to do with my hands or anything like that. So come on, follow.
I know to follow you. All you have to do is your part.
I'm talking to them. Y'all come along, okay? Y'all come along, and we'll see how this goes.
Now, I'm not doing a chicken dance, just so you know. I am not doing a chicken dance.
Did you hear that, everybody? No wormy dance?
I might even fast forward for their benefit.
Listen, I've had a little bit. A lot of people like that wormy dance. A lot. We've got that's happening.
Well, is it a chicken dance or a wormy dance?
Wormy
Okay.
dance. It's a wormy dance.
Here, I thought it was a chicken dance.
It's a wormy dance. Now we're doing the afternoon thing here, so we don't have to do.
There's no chickens out here to dance for.
Hey, where are you looking at over there?
I'm looking for chickens. I don't see any.
Honey, I'm the star of the show.
Oh, excuse me.
So the camera has to be on.
I got it.
Okay.
I'll make sure I follow you.
A lot of people want to show their pretty trees and the sky and all that. They can see that anytime. Just walk out your door.
Gotcha.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Now
I'm all over you.
It's yeah. Well,
hey, I think Magneto just said he's the star of the show.
I know. The girls are. It's pretty warm out there today, so they've been a little bit shy. Plus, they're going to be a little hesitant because there's a new person on the grounds. All right, and they know that. But we'll get them started out with something very familiar. Oh, don't look now, but Miss Kitty's bringing the rest of that dead squirrel. Can you zoom in on it? Get a good picture of it. She's bringing it in.
Oh, Miss Kitty.
She killed a squirrel, and she's been going out there and eating it, and and she brought it in.
Yeah, we do. We have to talk about Miss Kitty.
I know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Are you coming with me? Dun,
no,
dun, dun,
I'm not.
Dun, dun, dun.
No.
Are you zooming in then? Dun, dun, dun. You got to get the footwork. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is going to be an extra long one because. There we go. Now, I hope nobody fast forwarded through that. Ever since you said you fast forwarded through the wormy dance, people don't mind telling me now they do it. You gave them carte blanche permission.
Hey, I think they
So
should have
you
that.
true wormy dance followers, thank you. Even if you don't follow my wormy
Goodness,
dance, you fast
Magneto.
forward, still love you. We still love you. Mags, what's
You're
up,
gonna be on
buddy?
the bus to Oklahoma, buddy.
What's up, buddy? Come on in here. Come on, everybody, into my living room. Now, see these here, don't hit your noggin. These are fly traps. I don't know about you all, but we got that. Who's going to get the worms? You ready? This is the part Matt can't stand. Ready? Get ready. Go. Any in there? Here, jump in there. Quick. Look, look, look. Nothing. Rats. I'm disappointed too, kiddo. I'm disappointed too. All right, here we go. Let's just go ahead and do these wormies now. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, here you go. Here you go. Yeah, see this? See her? She's waiting on the bowls and the board to be lifted. They know. And here's Sis. I'll have to feed her by hand. She's special. Here we go, girls. And they notice, if you notice, they all, because of Magneto, they kind of stay this way. If he's not here, they'll spread out. But he's intimidating to them, and you know, I can't keep him away. In fact, last night I came out this morning. Guess what I found this morning? I didn't shut that gate. What's the matter?
There were feathers flying over there. I just wondered if.
We have 57 chickens.
Well, I know. I just wondered if we were down to 56.
You know what? I wouldn't know the difference. Let them feathers fly at this point. We got to talk about them chickens too. I already figured out what's going to happen. Here you go, honey. Listen, okay, we got to move on. We got to move on. All right, there you go. Let's get the. There's your wormies. Or those wormies. You guys want to lift this board? I know you're wanting to. Here, come around here, honey. Here, come this way. Ready? Come here, sis. Go. Go. Oh, man, look at him. Get him. Get him. 2 on the ground. I got to water that down. Uh-oh, did one get away? Get it, little red. Good job, girls. All right, let's let her down. Watch out. Let her down. Let her down. You guys ready for this one? Here we go. Worms, nothing. Rats, I don't see anything there. You ready for this one? Come here. Get ready. Get ready. Go. Oh, big old worm. Oh, sis. Sis is panting. She's got her mouth open a little bit. It's not that bad yet. You ready? Sis, honey, you're missing out. All right, there we go. Okay, very good. Very good. Good job. Watch out. I know. Come in with me. Why don't you guys just start getting your own eggs? Huh? You get your own eggs? Now, I'll tell you one thing about this, and I know you see flies now, but I clean this out every night and virtually eliminate the flies. What are you aiming at?
You.
But I keep this cleaned out every night, and that virtually eliminates all the flies in here. Plus, I put down that lime, that first Saturday lime. They broke an egg right there. Kids, somebody breaking eggs. They haven't been laying. I've been a little bit slow on the eggs. Could be because it's hot, or could be because I got that back door open, so it's let some light in. That's why I let that air out every now and then. Here, kids, we'll just let you have all these, okay? You ready? Go that way. Go. Mags, here, you stay here. You get away from them. You're a bully. I don't need my egg print today. Of course, I feel without it. You know, I feel like naked. Cut that part out.
Okay.
These birds are taken care of and got their eggs, okay? All right, Ma, I think we're ready to move on. I don't have anything big exciting to talk about the chickens until we get over here. All right? All right, ladies. Thanks for playing. Thanks for laying the eggs that y'all get to eat. Here's the things I built, you know. And grass is starting to come up here and finally coming up here. And I've even seen the birds on top of here already picking through this. They've already figured out what's going on. So I just got to keep that watered and keep it going. Doggies, by the way, someone sent us 2 or 3 bags of dog treats, cat treats, a cat toy. You know, everything. I'm kind of jealous. All right, Mr. B-Man, what are you doing? I guess the gate's going to open this way, not your way, because you're not going to move. Look at that, the fox. That's my boy. I showed that little short video, you know, where he's licking on my arm. I think that's the salt, because I've been sweating. All right, hey, watch out, buddy. Should we talk about Miss Riley? Tell them what's going on, Miss Riley. So I'll get up a couple days ago. Got out here about, what, 10 till 6. Here, you guys want to go in and eat? You want to go in and get something to eat? They might be too excited. No, he's ready. So I come out here. Come on in, honey. Come on in. You get back, Batman. Let her go eat. So Miss Riley, I come out here, and she was wasn't hardly moving around. Very lethargic and just acted very strange. God, he just snotted on me, man. And that really spooked me, because with what happened with Smokey and all that, you know, she kind of acted the same way. So we loaded her up. I loaded her up and we took her to the vet, because she wasn't eating, she wasn't drinking or nothing. We got down there. They did a fecal test and parvo test and all that. Come up negative. They tested her joints and hips and determined that there might be something in her on her rear left leg that she had hurt, possibly. And it is possible it could be Batman. I've seen him accidentally step on him before. He's done it with me. And he may have leaned up against him when he rubs up against the fence or something like that and caught her just wrong. So they gave me some pain pills to give her. Been giving her those, and it seems to help. You know, so they think she's going to be okay. We're going to monitor it for. They go back in 2 weeks. If it's still bothering her, then they will do X-rays. But it's pretty scary. But she's eating good now and drinking now. Sure scared us. Goodness gracious. We've had our fill with animals here lately and all that. You know, I'd like to kind of hit a smooth spot, but when we get this situation remedied for allowing them to come in without Batman, this won't be right here. But I know you smell the you smell the treats. Well, we don't get them till we do something good, or we're almost out of time and then we give them to you. Okay, let's hold on just a minute. Okay, John, just a minute. That's my boy. That's my boy. There's my girl. She's much better today, Grandma.
Some people have asked about the automatic feeder that we had with Smokey.
Yeah, it's still down there.
I know. We've never really explained that Batman.
Oh, he destroyed it. Yeah. And plus, it don't matter. He learned how to open it up. Yeah. Remember, we went through. Yeah, we went through the same thing down there. Yeah, we've got an automatic feeder for Batman, but yeah, it's actually an automatic feeder for Batman. Hi, pretty girl. Are you doing better this afternoon? Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl and a good boy. Okay, we're good. I know, we got the treats yet. Oh, they're lap dogs still, Grandma. This, by the way, is something somebody sent us, and it actually is made for dogs, and it's got a real tough material. Even though they've been chewing on it right here, they're not going to be able to, I don't think, tear this completely down, and hopefully they'll get tired of chewing on it. But it keeps them up off the ground, it keeps them cool, and they have both used it. And you ordered one. Yeah, the lady actually got it for Smokey. She said she would get us another one if we needed it, but Grandma went ahead and ordered one, so we're good, you know, and we appreciate it very much. But they have been using it. The goats have got on it a couple times, which if I catch them, I got to get them off because they're too heavy for it, and their hooves would do some serious damage. So, but yeah, I've seen them sleeping on it and hanging out, so pretty cool. Thank you very much. I didn't even know that existed. Grandma wants to get me one that's full body my length, and I can sleep out here with them. Okay. Hey, look, did you see what I did, honey?
What?
See, remember how when it gets rainy and you complained about how muddy they get?
Yes.
Look what I did. Straw.
I see it.
Bunch of straw. And mulberries. And by the way, goat poop, you know that it's okay and good for them to eat goat poop, because it's got a lot of like good stuff in it, minerals and whatever they.
I'm going to have to Google that.
Okay, look it up. We always give them fresh water at night or in the morning. I'll do it in the morning and at night, either way. Okay. It is kind of nice down here, even when it's hot. You know, we got so much shade. I talk about it a lot, but that's super important.
Come on, baby.
Oh, she has to go wee-wee.
Gotta go pee.
I get it. Say, hold on, the girl has to be particular. Now she's coming. She's still not she ain't 100%. Watch her walk. Turn the camera on her. See, watch her walk, honey. She's doing better. Come on, girl. Let's go. Get on down here. And it is hot. They're moving a little slower than they normally would. Oh, by the way, everybody guessed, or a lot of people guessed. I had that little game where I wanted them to see what the change I'd made. This waterer was over here, and this fence came all the way out to about right where you're standing. Yeah, you'd be the corner post. So now they have all that room, and what I really like about it is the dogs can get up against. Nothing separates them now. That space does not. That expansion. Now the dogs can actually come up here where the pigs are at. So anyway, that was the change. The goat area and the whole pen is a little bit bigger. A little bit easier to handle. Woo! Let's do some pigs. Goodness. Butterfly.
Whoa.
Yeah, they get a little
Faces that only a mother could love.
They get a little excited. They're not patient at all. Zero patience. All right, here we go.
I actually don't think Lola's happy to see me.
Oh, she probably, I don't know if she sees very well. Now, who's muddy? You're going to slime me. Here you go, Lola. Here you go, baby. There you go. Now you just turned away from one there, Missy. Here we go. All right. 1, 2. Someone. Oh, I got a butterfly or a dragon after me. What is that thing? A bird, a hawk, or what in the world's going on?
It's a butterfly.
Butterfly?
It's a butterfly.
I'll tell you, I'm more afraid of butterflies than I am Kyle and his wasps. I'm here to tell you. That's creepy. They land on you. They don't know. They don't know. You don't know. Somebody said that our pigs. Come here a minute, Grandma. Let's show something. Somebody said our pigs don't have any grass. Need some grass to eat. Come here. So look at here. Look at here. What?
Well, I explained that because I don't think that they realized that there was land behind where you were feeding them.
Yeah, all they see is this right here.
Right.
But when you look out here with that old shed, this is where they originally started. All that out there in that corner, that's grass, 2 feet tall, thicker than thick, and they spend all the time out there. They can't even eat it all.
Well, you need to tell the pigs they either need to get with it or it needs to be mowed.
Mowed? I have 3 pigs. No, it ain't getting mowed. I got pigs. If I could figure out a way to shoot the goats through here, I would, but I don't know if I want to mess with that. Right, I'm not even thinking about that. So anyway, our pigs got plenty of grass. Oh, that was easy.
Come on, guys. Batman's already up there.
Okay, boys. Let's go.
Batman's ready to eat.
Watch out. Baby, baby, baby. Ooh, it's good to be back in the shade, isn't it?
Yep.
Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Hang on. Hang on, you're going to knock it out of my hand. Somebody's got to get out of the way. Oh, stepped on my foot.
Come here, Rebel. Good boy.
All right.
Stay right here. Right here. Riley. Good girl.
All right, while I'm doing that, I'm going to give them their goat minerals. 1, 2.
Good boy, Rebel. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah.
I got to put a little water in the mud hole here. All right, let's see. You take one. You take one. You take one. Uh-oh, who did I leave out? Well, here. We'll split the last one. I don't know. You two. There we go. That's it. Okay, we're done. Miss Sassy, I don't know if I told you the last video or not, but she's been broody. And I decided not to allow her to have any chickens after everything we've got going on down there. So I climbed up there yesterday, and I bet there were 12, 13 eggs under, and I probably took 7 or 8. So I'm going to climb up there again today, take a couple more, because I know she don't like it. I may leave a couple just to kind of see where this goes. I just don't want to hatch 10 eggs, I know. She gets really mad, and I get it, but there's probably 3 or 4 more under her still. And I got this many right here. What I don't know is how old those are, so I can't take a chance and take them home. You know, Gray was down on this end, Sassy's down on this end, and I thought I'd been checking that up there, or I was looking, but I couldn't see them. So I give these eggs to the pigs because I can't take a chance that they're good, you know, or not good. Here, you guys want your treats? There you go. There you go. I always give them a couple treats before I get out of the gate, and then we'll be back in a little bit. All right, I got to go take care of the little chickens. Okay, you did good. Riley, it's good to see you feeling a little better. Take it easy on your sister, will you? Please, come on. All right, we'll go do the little chickens. What we're going to do is take these 11 here, and we're going to put them over there where Gray and her little ones are, and those 4 roosters. Those 4 roosters, I'm hoping this next week, early next part of next week, I'm taking them to Chad's. I'm going to give them to Chad, and that way they can free range down there. I don't think there'll be a problem with the other roosters, and that's going to happen because I've got to get these 11. Whoops! Look out! These 11 here. This is too much. Getting too small for them. They've outgrown this, so that's something I've got to do. And I'm going to take Gray and her little babies. I'm going to put some hardware cloth up here, and I'm going to put them in here, and this will be plenty of room for her and them. They get this water so dirty so fast. Oh, I don't put feed. I was putting feed in that one. They immediately turn it over, and it just spills. When it spills, it gets wet, and that's where you get tons of flies. You see, I've got this one here and that one right there, and they're just full. But the best thing you can do is try to keep the feed off the ground, and that helps a whole lot.
Are these mulberries up here?
There are mulberries everywhere. If it's purple, it's a mulberry, which they're a contributing factor too. They're such a mess.
Several of them have feathers on their feet like Cowboy.
Yeah, those are Cowboy's offspring right there, for sure. The big ones there, those are ninjas. I'm hoping these black ones are with the copper, I call it copper, color in them, are hens. I'm pretty sure they are. And that big red one there, I don't know about the big tall one there that looks like a barred rock, but don't know yet. I haven't heard. The only one I've heard crow, I think it's one of these 2 white ones right here.
Who are these already in here on the roost?
Oh, they're hiding. They're just hiding.
For me?
Yep, probably so. Yeah, that's another ninja baby right there. Yeah, they hide from strangers.
That's okay, because if they come out, I'm going to be hiding from them.
Yeah, well, yeah, I hear you. All right.
Is this Sis right here?
Pardon?
Is that Sis?
That's Sis. Mm-hmm.
Boy, she's shiny.
Yeah, she's not the biggest bird.
There's Miss Kitty.
Yeah, she's... Yeah, we still got to cover her. We'll do that on our rock and talk or something. Yeah, I don't know why you're whining.
I think she knows she's in trouble with me.
Yeah, she's been something else here lately, folks. I'll tell you for sure. Oh, you knocked your water over. Boys, go that way. Not that way. Go that way. Go that way. All right. It'll be good to get these guys. I'm ready to make a big move here too, so lots of stuff to do.
And these guys are big.
Yeah, they are big. They're ready. I've given them, they're supposed to be on this food for like 18 weeks, but I've been giving them some adult food, some wormies, and they eat
some Wheaties.
Wheaties, yeah. What they,
3 of these are the same type, aren't they?
It looks like, yeah, looks like. I don't see any hair on their feet, so they're all probably ninjas. And they're doing really good. They're getting big. We just got to get them some more room. At night, they jump up here. And when they do, she'll jump up there. Gray does. The 3 little ones get underneath her. Now that one's got quite a bit more white on it. There's some definitely grazed babies and mags. They're good looking birds. Yeah, I just hope it'd be great if they were all hens. See Miss
I see her. I'm
Kitty
watching.
over there. All right, kids, you're pretty good there, okay? You're good. Because this right here, doing this every time,
Oh yeah.
it's a pain in the rear. Yep, and I'm going to figure out a way. I think we talked about this morning to where I can elevate this roof on these things. I'm going to take a 2x4, a little something,
Yeah.
and make it kind of a
even too
tent or
short for
something.
me.
I got to get it up off the top of my head because I'm bending over like that all the time is no bueno. These guys here will be way better off down at Chad's than they are here right now, you know.
Yeah.
Down there they can free range and roam around, and as long as they stay out of everybody's way, they'll be fine. They can coop up with the rest of them and all that stuff. So they're big, and they're at what are they? They were born March 15th, April, May. Well, they're gonna be 90 days old here pretty soon. Look how big they are. They're bigger than. Look at his tail. That looks like a.
I
See this
know.
white one? That looks like a magneto tail, darn near. It's not, but he's developing long feathers in his tail right there. So yeah, I think they're all males. I mean, I guess one could be a female, but it's all right. Even if they are, they're going to go. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so I think everybody's been fed, watered. We're good. Now we can go talk about Miss Kitty, right?
Right.
All right, let's go do that and let everybody know what's going on. Well, I hope all of you got a little time for some nonsense. Yeah, why did I say that? Somebody commented and said that they fast forwarded through you and I because they called it nonsense, but she loved us and liked our video.
We don't know if it's a she.
Huh? But we don't know?
if it's a she.
Okay, it might not have been a she. Could have been a he. Either way.
Probably somebody who's.
Yeah, they
What's
said
that
what
word?
they said us out here rocking talking was nonsense. Hey, you know what? You don't have to watch that either. But don't watch the wormy dance. Don't watch the rock and talk. Be picky and choosy. You know, watch what you want. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. All right. Thanks for helping me. Got a little hot out there, didn't it?
Got very hot.
Now you know why I stay out in the heat. Yeah, because I can, you got
You
to.
know why I stay in the air conditioner.
That's right. Yeah, I know. Remember, when you retire, you said you're going to help me, so you're going to have to.
I'll help you in
Get
the
out
winter.
there.
I like the snow.
Oh, all right. We'll see when it's about 14 degrees out there, and you're out there
Never
toting water and
complain.
all that kind of stuff. All right, y'all remember that. You heard that. All right, enough of this nonsense. Miss Riley's doing okay. It's a day-to-day thing. Said, if we need to, we'll take her in for x-rays. Hopefully, I don't think it's anything internal blood-wise or anything like that. It's just got something to do with, her hip or joint or something, because it kind of comes and goes. So she'll be fine. We're on it. Miss Kitty, we are not on it. That's
Anybody want a
day-to-day.
cat?
I tell you what, there's a lot of you out there that are right both ways. But I think I have taken just about a 180 on the deal. I was convinced that she was going to be a inside the garage cat, and all the kittens were going to be in there, and we're going to live happily ever after. And every time she took them out, I'd go get them. And I tell you what, folks, that's all I did. That's all I've done. You see 2 videos a week for about half an hour, but I'm here 7 days a week from sun up to sundown. I tried to keep them cats in, and she'd come in and get them out. Because I was thoroughly convinced that was the right thing to do, to train them inside. But she would come in and they'd run out there with her as fast as they could. She'd take them back to the shed. I wouldn't even give her a chance to take them out in the woods. I didn't want to, I was convinced that, okay, she's teaching them how to hunt. She's being a cat, let nature take its course. Don't go try to keep them inside. I was doing exactly the opposite. I thought it was the right thing to do.
Well, there's no way to keep them as pets if we just let her do her thing.
Yeah, if she took them out, exactly. And so that's what we were thinking too, right? Well, the same morning that Riley I took her to the vet, Miss Kitty, at 7 o'clock in the morning or earlier, when I come out here to start feeding, 10 till 6, I let the door up, she was inside, she took 3 of them down to the shed. And I was watching her, so I went and hauled them back in, put the door down. When I took Riley, Riley ready, I raised the door, I looked around, I looked under the truck. I knew they were in there, didn't see them run out. I backed the truck out. I left. Grandma goes, she's out there at the time, right?
I helped you load Riley.
And I took off down the road. We have this is all on camera, by the way, okay? So I was convinced when I left that they were still in there until Grandma called me. She said, hey.
You started out of the driveway. I went in and looked for the kittens. There was only one kitten in the garage. So I looked at you, and I was trying to relay to you that there was only one kitten, and you gave me the thumbs up.
Because I thought they were all in there, and you were just signifying they were.
Yeah. So I called you, and I said, hey, they're not in here. And at that point, you said, look, I got to go. I'll get them when I get back.
Right. Apparently, when I backed out, they were on the other side of the truck, and they ran out immediately when I lifted that door, and you couldn't even see it on camera, because what I found out later on camera, they had ran out apparently, got behind those straw bales over there, and that's where Miss Kitty was, and she took them back to the woods. You went back while I was going to look for them.
When I realized it, I went back there, and she followed me. Well, actually, she was already back there. And I wasn't ready for the day yet, so I went back, and I couldn't go too far in the woods because I didn't have jeans or stuff on and, prepared to go through the woods. So I went as far as I could looking for him, trying to call him, do everything that I could. By then she, followed me back to the house, and I got some better shoes on, and I headed back out there again. And I spent probably an hour trying to find him. Just figured, I'd be late, and couldn't find him anywhere.
I came back a couple hours, wasn't even an hour and a half maybe.
Yeah.
I immediately put jeans on, my boots, and I went looking for him.
Yeah.
And I looked and I looked. We had the one.
Yeah.
And Miss Kitty. And we looked again. And we looked again.
Yeah, I came home at noon even, and we went back out.
And we looked the next day.
Well, you even went out, you looked all day.
I looked all day.
You took your phone out and played cat noises.
I did. Mama cats calling kittens. I sure did. I went out and did that all day, all the way through the woods, everywhere, all the favorite places she hides them, everywhere.
Well, and you had, you always clapped your hands, and that they knew to come to the garage if you did that, and you were clapping your hands trying to get them to come to the garage, and
Nothing.
Response.
So it has now been, this video comes out tomorrow. It'll be, what has it been, like 4 days? It'll be 4 days. And those 3 kittens, folks, are gone. The little one is still here. I tried to keep her and Miss Kitty in. I did not want to lose this one. This one's a little shy one, always backward and so forth. So we have been keeping her, we're bound to determine we're going to keep her in. I spent 2 days raising and lowering that door trying to keep them in. And every time I'd raise that door, she'd take that cat back to the shed, and I called Leanne and I said, look, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it anymore. If she's going to be this way and she wants them to be back there, let's just let nature take its course. Now that's the 180 flip. I didn't want to do it.
They're 9 weeks old. From everything I've read, they can find their way back home, and they know where the food is. They know there's water everywhere on this place.
Well, some people have commented and said they had a similar situation where they've taken them, left them at neighbors. Had read one today where mama took them somewhere one at a time. And I also read where if she wants to have more, she will take them off and get rid of them so she can have another litter. So there's all kinds of things that could cause her to go out there and not want to get rid of these babies. Maybe she only wanted one. I don't know, but I've never seen anything like this. I've never experienced anything like this.
I've never even heard of a mama cat doing that.
I haven't either. So I was just thoroughly convinced that, because remember, she brought them to the garage.
Oh.
It was her idea, so I thought, oh, great, she knows it's safe here, food and water and all that. Next thing you know, so yeah, do I think maybe I should have let them just go and let her do whatever at the time? I thought I was making the right decision at the time. Now I don't know. I'm second guessing.
I wouldn't have done it any different. I would not have done it any different because, we talked about it. We wanted to keep the kittens, and she's not going anywhere. She's still hanging around, and
I know we have went round and round with them cats, and we have. You get tired of going over it. I'm sure that some of them get tired of hearing it, but you know.
You get attached to these
yeah,
animals.
oh,
You
absolutely.
get attached to every single one of them.
Oh, I know. They all had their own personalities, and we were going to name them and keep them all and spay them and neuter them. I mean, we had big plans. We thought we were just over the hill. And everything was looking up. And then in one morning, it just fell apart. So anyway, we'll just kind of wait on a day-to-day basis, see what happens, and go from there. But I tell you, what I do really appreciate is that, you know, people are very understanding. Even when they say do this, do that, or you should have done this, should have done that, or whatever, nobody's ever made me feel like I did the wrong thing. They've just said,
I already feel that way all by myself without anybody telling me.
Yeah, I know, but I can make myself feel very guilty without anybody helping.
Too.
I beat myself up a lot and you know, I know that over time things get better. So we hope that this little bitty one, you know, I'm optimistic that she's going to be with us for a while. I hope so. It's all right.
I'm ready to give Mama away.
Well,
I'm just mad at her.
I know.
Oh,
she's
man.
just being a cat. So anyway, appreciate you guys being understanding about everything, and Miss Nellie, and you know, I haven't got 10, 15 years of experience to draw on any of this kind of stuff, and I tell you what, it's tougher than I thought it would be. I didn't really look down the road knowing these animals. You know, I mean, I experienced some of it, but they're passing and dying and getting sick and things like that. You know, a lot of you say, hey, it's part of it, it's fine. And but I tell you what, you know.
It's a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster. It is. I told Grandma earlier today, I said, man, I'd like to hit a little plateau where we just, everything's just boring.
Level out.
You know, now, granted, there are a lot of worse things in life that can happen. Lots. I mean, our family's healthy, and you know, most of our Adler Farms family, we're praying for one another. There's some out there that are very sick, and we listen. We're not putting kittens and cats above any of that. All right, we you know, so we just ask for your understanding on that, folks, and I know we'll get it. But well, thanks for helping me out. I apologize for that first video. I was all over them. It was horrible. It's horrible.
I've spent all day editing that other video, and finally he came in and I said, honey, this is tough. I said, I can't even piece together anything that's going to flow. And he looked at me and he goes, you want to go out and do another video with me? And I went, okay.
Yeah. Thank you for hanging in there. I hope you all made it to the end. I know some of you don't quite make it to the end because I'll look at the comments and you'll ask a question that we addressed in the Rock and Talk. And I'm going, oh, you didn't watch to the end of the video. And I get it. It's okay. It's okay. We're not upset. I'll answer the comments. I get it, you know. Life is busy, and you know, you watch a lot of videos,
and we know we're boring.
It's all right. It's all good.
We know it goes on too long.
Yeah, we're just two boring old people here, you know. So we get it. Everybody. All right, we got to wrap it up. Love you guys. God bless you. Thanks for praying for us and our family. Appreciate all the support you give to all our kids and
we are praying for you too.
And we are praying for you too. All the emails, everything. It's awesome. We love it. We love doing this in spite. We know we put ourselves out there when we do video. We know it. All right?
Yes.
And by the way, they all said it was awesome that I was being sardonic. Only going to get worse. I bet there's not 5 people that probably see that last statement. If you did, if you stayed that long to read that and hear that, let me know. All right. 1, 2, 3. Until next time, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.